Come on in. Welcome all are welcome. Come on in to the Wolfpack Wolves Den on YouTube. No. Listen. All those that were talking, all the cash money, goat bullshit, everybody that was in the chat about what Max is and what Max can do, and Max got pole position, and Max is the GOAT, and Max did this, and Max did that. Come on in and take a seat. Take a seat right there. Take a seat right there. Go ahead and take a seat over there. Where are you right now? Because you were talking loud and proud in the comment section for a pole position. And I told you earlier, Max Verstappen failed to convert pole into a race win in Saudi. This is the second race back-to-back. He has failed to convert pole position into a race win. Come on in. No, don't hide. Don't be as quiet as a church mouse pissing on cotton. Don't be a roach. Don't be a rat. Don't be underneath that rock. Bring your ass on out and hit the live chat. Come on in. Come on into the comment section, because y'all was talking a lot of that crap. Y'all was talking a lot. Where are you now? He's not even on the podium. He's not even on the podium. So I want you to talk as loud as you was talking and as much crap as you was talking. I want you to talk now. I want you to talk now, because Max did not maximize today. He did not maximize today, did he? Where are you? Don't hide. Do not hide. I need you to come on out, because y'all was talking a lot of junk. And I did a video earlier and said, will Max fail again? And Max failed again to convert pole into even a podium. He's not even on the podium. And I showed you that Max has not been on the podium for more of these races than you thought. Max has not won but one race out of 6 rounds. Where are you now? Where are you now? I'm just saying, that's why you gotta watch how you talking around here. That's why you gotta, because we got a lot more to talk about. We got a lot more to discuss today. We got a lot to discuss, family. Let's get into this, because this race was indeed a good one. Big shout out, congratulations, Oscar Piastri. Big shout out, Oscar Piastri. Lando, as I pretty much, okay, so, I got it right. My prediction was right. Yo, I gotta let know. I said Piastri, Norris, and Russell. Thano said Piastri, Norris, and Verstappen. My prediction was dead right for the podium. I told you I got to hit my bro up. I got the prediction right. Hey, remember I said my prediction was Pia? Actually, I got it exactly right. Pia, Norris, and Russell. I got it in the exact order, bro. We got 083 in the super chat. What's up, Wolfpack family? That was that was a bomb race. It was an awesome race, bro. There was a lot to be had here, and unfortunately, there was some bad things for drivers as well. Okay, bad things. But let's start off with something. Let's start off with this first, okay? Because we're gonna keep talking about it, but it's gonna keep happening. Can we please talk about how Lando just clearly does not have any dog whatsoever in him? Huh? Can we please talk about that? Lando has no dog whatsoever in him. Again, Lando gets run off by Max Verstappen. Again, Lando fails to put pressure on. Again, Lando cracks under Max Verstappen pressure. This is consistently what we're seeing. And this is why a lot of us say Lando is missing some components that would get people to really rally behind him, to feel as if he is a real world champion. X-Trax 38 in the super chat says Ferrari's an absolute crap show. Maria Duncan says Pia keeps showing McLaren who their real number one is. Soon they will have to concede. They will have to concede. Oh, damn, it's moving too fast. They will have to concede invitable. Pia is the real deal. Glad to see Max going from pole to off podium. Better get number 3 or 33 fired up for next year. You know what? I'm Maria Duncan. I'm going to take some of my proceeds and I'm going to go ahead and print 33 for him and send it off to Red Bull Racing so they can have it before next season even starts. So they can just go ahead, just put that sticker on right at the end. Matter of fact, you can just put it on the last race, just put 33 on the car. Galactus in the super chat says Peel was like 40 seconds ahead of Max. Yeah, let's talk about that. McLaren was cooking all day. Max was snitching on everybody. Galactus, I got that right here on my notes. Y'all, listen. Max is the ultimate crybaby. Max is the ultimate front runner. Max is somebody who, when it's not going his way, he was out there snitching and crying and whining and complaining and voicing and protesting and everything else about, oh, did you check Russell? Did he lift? Oh, did you check that? Oh, can you check? Listen, Max, just drive the car. You doing a lot of this. You doing a lot of this when it ain't going your way. A lot of trying to, bro. You need to this is what I don't respect about Max Verstappen. But he the GOAT though. He is the troll stands GOAT. He's not a real GOAT. Damn, if Ferrari should have let Hamilton run ahead of Charles. Come on, Imola. If these updates do that, Racer X210, by the way, on Super Chat, do what they need to do. If Sir Lewis Hamilton, I'm not taking no prisoners. Even my own teammate is not safe. Yo, not safe, but safe. Because I will say this. I think that I firmly am behind this. If you can get the position, take the position. But I do get it. Lewis let them have it in China. And I think they waited a little bit too long. Lewis may have used a little bit of his medium tires, because we know the medium tires are going to fall out before the hard tires, to try staying behind Leclerc. But Ferrari this is what I was concerned about. The Leon Son in the super chat said Ferrari should fire everyone at this point. If they fire everyone, they ain't going to have nobody, Leon. And this was one of my concerns about Ferrari. They just continue to do things just like this. This is who they are. And this is why I am not confident in Ferrari's capabilities as a team to give Lewis Hamilton or Charles Leclerc the things that he's going to need, that they're going to need. I mean, they can't even deploy strategies correctly. This is not a good thing. This is not something that we need to continuously keep seeing. 083 in the super chat says, yeah, Jay, I said it before. I'm just not convinced about Lando, and we can see it. Bro, you can see it. Lando just no dog. No dog. He's too compromised by Max. Max and Red Bull done took Lando in some room, and they done talked to him or set him down, and Lando flies. He needs to stop flying on that Max Verstappen private jet. That's what he needs to stop doing. He needs to stop flying with Max Verstappen, for real. You know what? Let's take a look at this, because, you know, we heard a lot about Max Verstappen in pole position, and Max Verstappen crash strapping is not even on podium. Matter of fact, that is a gap of 39.95 seconds. Oh, I know they salty today. Dude, can I read that again? 39.956 seconds. Now, you know what? This is what's funny. You can't have it both ways. Okay, when he got pole position, oh, Max, you see what Max is doing? Max is taking that car and putting it on pole. Max can take that car and win races with a lesser car. Max Verstappen's the GOAT and he just wins. Well, you can't argue this the other way. Now, because you put yourself in a corner with all this Max Verstappen does all this magic and hula dula, now you have to say, he just couldn't do it. That's all you have. That's what you got to say. He couldn't do it. You can't go back and say, oh, well, Max had a lesser car. No. Because you made the point that Max having a lesser car didn't matter because Max was that great. So you can't come back and now try to be like, oh, well, Max, no. See, that's when you're talking out your ass and your mouth at the same time. It's called the Montezuma curse. When you go down to Mexico, drink natural water right out of some nasty pond, and then that's what you're doing. You got diarrhea at the mouth. Maria Duncan in the super chat says, glad to hear Lewis showing some teeth. I am too about that. Confidence is what that shows. His radio message about them going to tea. Crack. I got it right here, Maria Duncan. That was funny. Why don't y'all go get some tea or something while y'all trying to make these team order decisions? I don't know what's taking y'all so long. I conceded in China. I'm telling you I'm pushing now. I'm the faster car at this point in time, and you held the man up. It was absolute. I like it because that's what Lewis needs to be. He needs to have that bite. He got to have that bark. He has to have that bark, Maria Duncan. Then she goes on to say, no more Mr. Nice Guy. He is not messing around. He shouldn't mess around. This is what Lewis needs to have. Mechanic Mercedes says, Adamy Rick gotta go. Man, yo. Can we also talk about somebody else too? Nasty Stu in the super chat. I told you his rookie season at Oscar 4 was better than Norris. You could see it in his driving style. Listen, man. Listen. Pia is a straight Iceman. Straight Iceman. Matter of fact, let's talk about Pia. And let's talk about Max Verstappen for a second because there was a lot of shenanigans in the chat. I will give Max Verstappen very good credit. Here's Lando still giving massaging Max Verstappen's balls while Max is not even next to him in the truck. He's still massaging Max's balls. I will give Max credit for being a driver who can place the car in such a defensive way it makes it difficult to get by. But you know what? Max's wheel-to-wheel driving ain't worth a damn crap. It's not worth crap. Keep it a buck. Max cannot wheel-to-wheel drive like we saw Lewis Hamilton and Ocon driving wheel-to-wheel through several turns without invading each other's space, without running each other off track, without crashing into somebody, without dive bombing. We saw an example of two drivers who have wheel-to-wheel driving skills but still can be competitive and force each other to be competitive against each other. Max can't do that. That's what Max can't do. And you want to know what happened? Piastri knew it. Mechanic says Pia is him. He is him. Let me tell you what Piastri did. I'm going to tell you what Piastri did. Piastri used Max against Max. That's what he did. Do you feel me? Right here. Piastri used Max against Max. You know what Piastri knew? Piastri knows Max is a dive bombing king. You know what else Piastri knew? Piastri knew Max will run you off track. You know what else Piastri saw? Cool, he can place the car. Piastri baited that hook so damn good. He baited Max so good, kept the high speed, showed that he was going to try to go on the outside, keep it late braking. And what did Max do? Max locked up because he knew he was going to run him off track. And Max is the only one that ran his damn self off track while Pia went up and down and under like Australians do. Big shout out to the Australians and took the race lead. Pia used Max against his damn self. That's why Pia is who is he is him. That's why Pia is him. That's why Piastri's Iceman. That's why Piastri's a dog, because Lando's not doing that. Lando's not doing that. Piastri showed us this is how you beat Max Verstappen. You put that cookie out, put the cookie out. Just reel it in very slow. And as soon as Max, you pull the cookie out and Max smashes his face on the ground, runs himself off track because he was intending to run Pia wide like he's done so many other drivers and so many other times. And Piastri knew it and went right under him and took out. Put a damn near 40-second gap on Max. How you like that? Where are the Max Verstappen fans that talk all the crap in the chat? Where are they? Why are they not here right now? They was here for all the others, the smoke on the pole position. Where y'all out right now? They mad right now. Maria Duncan in the super chat says Max needs a legal car back so he can win more races and have a real shot at the Liz. Hey, Maria, that is proving to be a fact. And I've said it. If Max Verstappen can win a world driving championship this season among competitive cars, among drivers who are driving competitive and don't give a damn about Max's feelings and are willing to put the pressure on Max like he puts on other drivers, I'm going to give Max full credit for winning a driver's championship this season if he can do that. But I don't think he can do that. I don't think Max can win a driver's championship in equal competition and equal competitive machinery. They got to stop. Jolyon Palmer, you people got to stop with all this Max, he inferior car, all this other stuff, and then Max do something. Oh yeah, Max is so great, he could take that car and win all these races. Where he at? You can't argue it the other way now. It's a wrap for you. It's a wrap for you. Gabriel Sanchez says there's a podium in my boot. Put some howdy-do partner on his name. Russ is a boss. Level fly always in your face. Let's go Mercedes. Hey, I called it. I called the podium. I said Pia, I said Norris, and I said Russ for podium in Miami. I called it. That's what I said. Mary Beanie in the super chat says that's a Lewis 2007 on team radio. Take no shit. Team LH. I'm with you on that. That's exactly what he needs to do. This is exactly what he needs to do. So now let's go over some other things. Liam Lawson. Mechanic Mercedes in the super chat says, but bro, Max defending like he was being chased by zombie ninjas. Lando tried to show his toughness, but we all know he'll be washing Max feet. Oh, he gonna be like, Max, you're not gonna kick me off that private plane, are you? Does this feel good? You want me to get the lavender soap for your feet, or you want me to get the ginseng oil for your feet? I just want to make sure you're comfortable on that MV jet. You gonna still let me fly with you? He's not, bro. Lando's not doing none of that, bro. He's not doing none of that. None of it. And we see it. And I just gotta know, where are these Max Verstappen trolls? Where are they? They not what they sleep. They went ahead and took a nap. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Shut the hell up when you pull up to the Wolfpack family, because you looking crazy. You look crazy. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, Liam Lawson is working. I mean, he is absolutely working on Red Bull's grace. I'm telling you right now, Liam Lawson is absolutely working on Red Bull's grace as a team, because right now, what Liam Lawson is doing is he's working on probably not being on the team. I hope they keep him, but Liam is screwing up. He might very well get some more penalty points. OG Zilla in the super chat says, Max fans deflecting to talk about Lewis. They always do that. Then they want to, what about Lewis? What about Lewis? We talking about Max Verstappen. That's what we talking about right now. We ain't talking about Lewis. We talking about Max Verstappen and Piastri. We talking about Max Verstappen and Lando. We talking people that you said he was going to beat. Well, what are we talking about Lewis Hamilton for? They always do that crap. You made a great point on your video on how Max not being able to convert poles to win lately. And what happened, OG Zilla? What happened? It happened today. And that's why I did that live video, because I did not think Max Verstappen was going to convert the pole into a podium. And he didn't. But if I thought that, because think about it, I gave you my predictions earlier in the week when we did the podcast with Thanos. I called my podium and I said Pia, Norris, and Russell. So I never thought Max was going to convert, even if he got a pole position, and he didn't. Not saying that he couldn't, not saying that I put it outside his ability, but I didn't trust it because I've been looking at the season so far. I've been looking at the season. Can anybody tell me in the chat how many Grand Prix Max has won out of these 6 races, please? Can somebody please do that? Mechanic Mercedes says, Liam Lawson being coached by Logan Sargent. Oh my gosh. I am not far from believing that. I think Liam Lawson has hired Logan Sargent for his coach. I honestly do think that is largely it. Liam is not at all doing well. And big shout out to McLaren getting another 1-2 on the podium, and big shout out to Oscar Piastri extending his championship lead further as my rookie. That's my dog. Thank you. I just had to make sure my math was right. 1-1-1. That looked like that's what we call binary code. Ones and zeros. 1-1-1. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought. 1. So what is all this talk that people doing? He's got 1 race under his belt, 1 win. And he's lost 2 pole positions and not converted. What are we talking about? We're talking about what's really happening. They talking about some fallacy and Lewis hate. They hate Lewis so much that they will big up Max even when it's not time to big him up. And like I was saying about, who was it earlier? Miles. I think it's the same person. I think it's Darth. I think that same profile that I was crediting earlier is Darth. And like Darth was saying, it's not that you can't credit Max, but don't be here trying to troll just because you feel like Max gives you a little. It's kind of like you know what? They actually do mimic Trump pers to the point. They mimic Trump people to an exact point. Trump empowers people to think that they can be racist to the point where they just can disrespect people any kind of way they want. This dude trying to sign executive orders to deport American citizens. Y'all going for this? Max stands, troll fans, y'all act just like Trumpers. And I'm pretty sure some of y'all in America that are like that, y'all probably voted for Trump's dumb ass. You probably did. Just keeping it above. OG Zilla says, asymmetrical braking, back was hurting after all that carrying the previous 2 years. Right, it back like, oh man, oh my gosh, this is what it feels like to carry a real team? Max is like, I gotta get a back massage. I can't even hold my daughter right now. I didn't know this is what Lewis Hamilton was dealing with. This what it feel like? Oh, I can't do this. I might have to leave y'all. I can't do this type of work. I can't do real GOAT work. I need y'all to make me a car that can be 25 seconds out at minimum if you want me to be the best me. Come on, man. Y'all better stop playing. The Leon son in the super chat says, why is Yuki car slow? Red Bull is on the fraud watch. Always on fraud watch, bro. We got Nasty Stu in the super chat. Ferrari will never win if they continuously stay in the 1950s. Damn. With how they are managing these races and the company as a whole, they need to get out of the mentality that just because they are Ferrari, they can do no wrong. That is big facts. And that is one of the problems that we have consistently been addressing when it comes to Ferrari. Mechanic Mercedes says, Russell, a beneficiary. My goodness, dude must have captured a genie and has him. Yeah, he got a genie in the bottle, bro. I'm telling you, he must got a genie. He got himself an Ewok. He got a gizmo, and he got a mermaid and a rabbit's foot. He's got all the good luck charms you can possibly get, Mechanic Mercedes. Let's go ahead and talk about this as well. Alonso. Did anybody see Alonso in the race? Anybody? Nobody saw Alonso? Let me show you Alonso in the race. That's not how your car is supposed to be facing. So while we continuously hear the clamor, the chatter, the hate, the constant talk about Lewis Hamilton needs to retire, this is Alonso. This is what Alonso, nobody touched him. I didn't see anybody tap him. If he got tapped, hey, I'll excuse myself in what I'm saying, but I mean, where are all these flags for Alonso need to retire? This is what Alonso doing. And Alonso has not one single point this season. That's crazy talk. So then as we go down, Yuki Tsunoda, congratulations on the points, but how about them Williams cars? How about Williams double cars in the points? This is looking good for Williams. Williams is about to be crawling. Listen, what else did I tell y'all? I told y'all in this race weekend, I believe I said it about constructors. Let me check. But I told y'all that Williams and Ferrari could very well end up getting closer and closer to overtaking Red Bull in the Constructors' Championship. I'm just keeping it a buck. And Williams is fifth and holding on strong. This is looking very good. Looking very good. Oscar Piastri is extending his championship campaign. At this point in time, what's going to happen? What is McLaren going to do? Because when the time comes and you know you need to be aware of it because you slipped last season, you got to be ready to go ahead and make one of these drivers a priority. But Williams is doing absolutely phenomenal. I was excited to see that they finished both cars in the points, which is what I had asked and hoped for them. Antonelli, I know he slipped down, but still as a rookie, performing well. But do you see how many rookies we got that didn't finish the race? Lawson, Bortoleto, Behrman, Jack do nothing. I mean, they were dropping like flies, Racer X210. And no shade to Bortoleto and Behrman. PU issues, team failed them. And I'm really kind of hating it for Bortoleto, especially the talent that he is perceived to have had. He's just not having an opportunity to display it with a team as sucky as Kick Sauber. Racer X210 in the super chat said, I said Williams would be a dark horse from the start. And hey, I've been with Williams. Been with it. Maria Duncan in the super chat says Alonso just collecting a check at this point. He is waiting for 2026. I think all of Aston Martin are waiting. For real, Maria. I think all of Aston Martin are kind of waiting. I I don't want to say it's a bad thing, because if you want to put majority of your money into 2026, that is a lot of eggs in the basket to do nothing now, because while you put majority of your money in that basket, you're going to be losing money this season for constructor placement. And maybe they don't care, but if you come out 2026 and you looking like a bust out here, it's kind of like the Saquon Barkley thing. I'm not talking about his dumb ass going to see Trump and play golf. I'm talking about Saquon Barkley not going for that rushing title. He literally was, 105 yards out? You don't get that? No, you get that, and you get the Super Bowl, and you put your name among running backs who have not been toppled for over 4 decades. 4 decades. It's 40 years. Nobody's touched that rushing title. That's what you should have done. This is exactly where Aston might be feeling a bit like we probably should have done better. We probably should have done better 2025, because 2026 is not turning out like we thought we would. But you never know. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Who else we got in the super chat right here? We got OG Zilla saying, sad truth is Ferrari battling for 7 and 8. It's ugly, right? That is exactly what it is. It's kind of like Mercedes in 2022, 2023. That's what it looks like. Honestly. Who else we got? We got Uno. What's up, Uno? What's the wacky recon we saw with Ferrari get right? I'm telling you, Ferrari is who we thought they are. They're going to keep doing this. Ferrari engine is questioned this year. Yo, damn, Leon, you think the Ferrari power unit is in question this year? That might, man, I think it might be even more than that, bro. Honestly, I think it might be even more than that. I think it's more than just in question this year. I think Ferrari aerodynamically is in question. Now, let's also keep this in mind. Some people have considered that the Ferrari is, I think it was Racer X210 who had mentioned or insinuated that Ferrari is indeed getting ready for the regulation change on the front wing. And therefore, when the regulation change of the front wing comes, we should see a better performance by Ferrari, because right now they're running under what that will be instead of what they currently can, and trying to find the car to put together for that. So if that is the case, then we should see a good amount of turnaround for Ferrari. But if it doesn't happen, then it's just not the case. It's not true. Mechanic Mercedes in the super chat says, yeah, bro, I saw Alonso in Walmart down the street getting icy hot and rub his old salty back. Bro got all the jokes and all the smoke. I'm trying to tell you. So let's also go into this. We do have Leclerc and Hamilton together. By the way, Hamilton letting them by. But can some people now get the hell off Lewis Hamilton's back? Because Charles Leclerc, like I said, he is not finishing obscenely in just high position places outside of Lewis. He's not. So he's having his troubles too. It's not just Lewis Hamilton. Charles Leclerc is having troubles as well. And having these troubles, look at where he's placing. He's not running off on Lewis. I mean, it's literally 7 and 8. 7 and 8. So what is all this Lewis sucking crap? Charles Leclerc's not doing any better. He just got his podium. Lewis has been on the podium and won a sprint race and been on the podium for a sprint race. He's poled for a sprint race. So what is this unnecessary talk about Lewis being washed when his teammate, who's been in his team for several seasons, is not performing a heightened better? Come on now. Come on now. This is crazy. This is crazy. This has to stop. It needs to stop, but you keep on doing it, because I'm gonna keep calling your ass out. Going next, we will talk about, you know what, Yuki Tsunoda. I know some people are saying Yuki's probably got a slower car, but let's also keep in mind, because I think this is fair for Yuki as it is for Carlos Sainz, and as it is because you see Albon finished ahead of Sainz, Leclerc finished ahead of Hamilton, and Verstappen finished ahead of Yuki. Yuki being 10th is still major progress. He's doing better than Liam Lawson ever did in the Red Bull car. And he's just got there. He just got there. They robbed Yuki of working with the team in offseason. They robbed Yuki of working with the team in testing. They robbed Yuki of the first 2 races of the season. Yuki is doing good. He put the car in points, and I wanted to see him get a clean race without any incidences. Yuki did well. OG Zilla in the super chat said if Ferrari can't turn it all around by Imola, time to start thinking about scrapping 2025, full focus on 2026. That's fair. That's fair. Mechanic Mercedes says Lewis medium was cooked at the end. Yeah, it was cooked. They wasted time with not doing the switch when they could have did it, but I'm glad he gave the position back because that's honorable, because he should. Even if they wasted time, he got the position and then without fight, gave it back to Charles. That's the only, he did the same thing with Valtteri, except he gave up a podium to let Valtteri get his position back. Max Verstappen ain't doing that. We seen that. So all this criticism about Lewis, check yourself. Racer X210, Lewis finished the points. Leclerc got the podium in Jeddah. Cause of Lewis, people not really what? No, they not. They not. They just wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I want to hate on greatness. I'm going to hate on Lewis. You know what? I haven't gotten enough media time. I'm going to mention Lewis. You know what? Max Verstappen didn't convert pole position into a race win. I'm going to talk about Lewis. That's what they do. Red Bull is looking for reasons to tell on McLaren. I'm telling you, Christian Horner is right now in the room doing this. He's like, oh, shit. What kind of... Do I got anything in here that I can put on McLaren? Is there any dirt in here? Any dirt that can fall out of this regulation book? Somebody find me dirt on McLaren right now. You're fired. You're fired. Everybody's fired if you don't find me something to put on McLaren right now. That's what Christian Horner's doing in the back room. That's what he's doing. He's losing his mind. He's like, if we can't cheat, we need to find out if we can make them look like they're cheating. Come on, man. Max on track trying to find reasons. Max on track crying about everything. Smash the like button. Share the live stream. Run it up in the live chat. Tell me what you're thinking. Next, we'll go to Ocon, finishing 12th. Hadjar finishing 11th, still outperforming Liam Lawson. Alonso and Stroll together combined 2 lapped teammates. Aston Martin being lapped like nobody's business. They might very well be just focused on 2026 and not worried about this season, because that right there is pitiful. That's ultimately damn near shame. It is. It's damn near shame. Damn near shame. But I also will say that how about that double Ferrari overtake? How about that? That was nice. That double Ferrari overtake, and almost for a small second, Lewis almost had there through goes Lewis on not only the Williams, but Charles Leclerc, but he backed out of it, keeping a good team friendly and eco environment. But it was almost a twofer. But that still was a lovely double Ferrari overtake right there on the Williams in that turn. I think we do have that image as well. And I was completely, that right there was lovely. It was lovely. Not only was it color coordinated, just kind of coincidentally, as Ferrari launched this ugly ass livery, but that was a very nice move by the Ferrari boys right there to get up in there. So definitely nice. And Williams to even be in a position where Ferraris are working to overtake them is a statement for Williams in the progress that they've made. They still have both cars in points and Ferraris were working to overtake them. That is a statement for Williams. I mean, that is ultimately awesome for Williams. I am ecstatic about what we can see for Williams in the coming years. I am excited about it. I am. 083 Red Bull is in a cold sweat panic for sure. Incredible Facts Quest. Do you think the heads are going to turn at Ferrari if they don't capitalize? Ooh, yo, that will be that will be a fire. That, because that can get ugly. We already talked about this. Ferrari is not just fans. Ferrari is a culture. Ferrari is a country. Ferrari is kids born in Italy come out with probably Ferrari tattoos. And I mean, that is how strong their belief, their support, their positive energy into Ferrari being Ferrari is ridiculous. I don't even know. Is there any other team in the world that I can think about that has that type of following, that type of almost cult type mannerisms? Would it be maybe the Lakers, Cowboys, maybe? Yeah, that's all I can think about, man. I mean, Ferrari is up there when it comes to their fan base is just on another level. And that's a double-edged sword, right? Because when your fan base is that committed to you as pretty much like a country, when you don't perform, they're going to let you know that too. You really are going to feel it. So yeah, Uno in the super chat says, Adami, a good engineer for Lewis. Man, a Ferrari GT, Tiger. Ferrari CEO was looking like, what the F is going on? Hey, I think they're going to get it together. The communication will come along. Ferrari, like I told you, I don't think it's the drivers. I think it's Ferrari, and they just got to get right. Honestly, they got to put it together. They have to get more cohesiveness. They just got to do a lot going on. The other point that I had to make was that, you know what? Let me see if I could just bring it up. Because I want to be sure that I'm correct when I say this, just want to be sure that when I say this is real. This is real talk right here. So just let me bring it up and let me see if they even got it registered yet, because they might not even have it. They might not even have it up as of yet. So let me just check and see if they got. Yeah, they do got it up. All right. So right here, I don't know if Max fans actually look at this before they go running their damn mouth, but you can literally go to Formula One's website and see this. So round 6, Max is not on podium. Round 5, Max failed to convert pole position into a win, but he still made podium. Round 4, Max is not on podium. Round 3, Max wins his first and only race of the season. Round 2, Max is not on podium. Round 1, Max does not win a race. Before you start talking crap in the comment section, just do that bit of research and then think about if you want to say some of the dumb shit that you're going to say in my comment section. Just do that minimal, that little bit. Just go to Formula1.com, check out the results for each race, and then see if you still feel that big and bolden. Lewis said, go get some tea. Yo, Bug Dollars Porto. Lewis was like, y'all might as well go get some tea or something along the time y'all taking to make these decisions. It was good. Like, listen, overall, though, let's just keep it real. The Miami GP has validated why it should be signed and has been signed and extended to 2041, I believe. It has been. And I'm here for all the smoke. 083 gifting a Wolfpack membership in the chat. Chris Cola, welcome to the fam. And I'm thinking this race, we said it was going to be good. It was going to be interesting. It was going to be competitive. And it was exactly that all the way through the race. It was exactly that. So I think that this is a good GP. I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm looking forward to seeing what we will possibly be able to witness in the next race. And that could be interesting because I'm telling you, Italy's coming next. They got a little break right now. How long do they have before we go into the next race? They got a week. They get like 2 weeks pretty much. They get next week, and then the week after that, they fall into getting ready for the race week. So Ferrari got a little time to try to pull some things together, figure some things out, because you're going into a pressure cooker. You are literally going into a pressure cooker. Your fan base is not going to want to see you come to a GP like that and then botch it. And it's not the only one you got, because do not forget, not only do you have Amelia, you still have, okay, so you're still going to, at the end, come on, it's Dino Ferrari. Like, you don't want to be in Monza shit in the bed. That's not what you want to do. Come on, you don't want to do that. And then let's keep it real. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be in Monza doing that. You don't want to do that. All right, and you got a long time before Monza. But you don't want to do it at Enzo track either. Now, you don't want to do that. Ferrari better pull it together. Ferrari is Italy like, why does it always do that? Ferrari is Italy like Kendrick is LA, or like Real Madrid is football. Thank you, Leon. Very, very good. Thank you, brother. Those are better comparisons. Thank you very much for doing that. Those are better comparisons. Appreciate you, bro, for putting that in there. Thank you very much for doing that. 083 in the super chat says Ferrari's decisively indecisive. Ferrari pain strikes again. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, Ferrari, F stands for a lot, bro. The F stands for a lot. And unfortunately, it's not a lot of good. It's not a lot of good things that Ferrari, the F in Ferrari standing for. So, this race was on point. It was good. I think we all enjoyed it. And Lewis Hamilton telling them to go and grab some tea was absolutely funny. It was absolutely funny. I'm telling you, I was cracking up when that happened. But I wish you all the best. This was an awesome race, awesome GP in Miami. Big shout out to all the Max fans and trolls that decided not to show up in the live chat today for some reason. Oh, I know why, because you ain't worth shit. That's why. You ain't worth shit because Max didn't win and you look crazy because you thought he was. Nasty Sue said Ferrari better get it together for Silverstone. Damn, I didn't even think about that, right? Because I know Ferrari's Ferrari, but Lewis Hamilton is Silverstone, and he's got the Hamilton straight. And there are a gobload of fans that, although still Mercedes merch and still with Mercedes as a UK team, they want to see Lewis Hamilton perform well, especially when he comes back home. So yeah, Ferrari, that's why me and Thanos were talking about they have an enormous amount of pressure on them. Oh, and let me show you one more thing before we go. I just want to show you that Max Verstappen gapped 39.9 seconds. Yeah, you all were right. That he can pull an AlphaTauri or a Haas to pole position. Max Verstappen can't even convert pole into a race win. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. But, he will eventually. At some point in time this season, Max Verstappen will get pole position, and then he'll convert it to a race win, and then y'all can come back in and, start flooding the chat with all your right now. Y'all I know you're watching, but you're not typing. You watching, y'all are in there, but y'all don't want to type in the live chat. I see you old dumbasses back there in the back. I see you. Y'all watching the live stream, but y'all like, we're just gonna wait till Jay go off and then we'll go in the comment section. But we're not gonna get in the live chat. Just hold on. He about to go off. Oh, damn, he tricked us. I thought he was gonna go off. I see y'all. Y'all lame, man. Big shout out to the Wolfpack fam, all these purple and blue badges. Big shout out to all the new members that came in the Wolfpack. Big shout out to everybody that supports the channel. Oh, also, you can go to the Wolfpack, wolfpackperformance.net. And I know Max couldn't convert pole into podium even, but you can get a Wolfpack Performance shirt that will hopefully make you convert pole into podium in your life. All right. Big shout out. We're about to get out of here. Peace and love. Enjoy your Sunday and stay healthy. Peace.